In this video, we'll talk about One Health Pass questions. There are 10 questions that people just find it hard to answer or a little bit confused on how to answer it. Unang question, first question is where to register. Again, it's onehealthpass.com.ph. People ask, is register and e-HDC the same? Yes po, they are the same. Either of the two, kahit saan po dyan, register or e-HDC, same lang po yan. Same lang po yan, makaka-register po kayo. Next question, Jennifer, when is really the best time to register? Register after you receive your negative test result. Yan. Kasi registration only takes minutes. You know, I'm sharing to you, may mga umuwi din na hindi naman talaga nag-submit ng negative test result and it was still fine. Although I will not recommend that guys will follow by the book kasi meron ding mga pinagrehistro sa airport kasi hindi na-submit ang result doon. So, it's still best po na isubmit ang result sa One Health Pass. Next question na nalilito, passport type. Non-Philippine passport holder or Philippine passport holder? Former Filipinos, nalilito, ano ba talagang isasagot? Dahil former Filipinos na po kayo, ang isasagot nyo, non-Philippine passport holder. Your Philippine passport naman that you have is old, expired na, so hindi na siya valid. Non-Philippine passport holder na po ang mga former Filipinos. Yung mga Filipino na naturalized na as foreign citizen, hindi na nag-apply ng dual, non-Philippine passport holder. While dual Filipino citizens na walang Philippine passport holder, you will fall under the category of non-Philippine passport holder then. But don't worry, this will not affect your rights and privileges as a Filipino or a former Filipino. Ganon pa rin. It's really not a big deal, guys. Next question is, a lot of people ask, what is our airport of arrival, Jennifer? So, for example, you have different flights, domestic flights. For example, San Francisco to Manila, Manila to Davao. What is your airport of arrival? Is it Manila or Davao? Manila. That is your first port of entry. Diyan yung unang airport na papasukan mo. So, yan po yung airport of arrival. Next na parang tinatanong, fourth, vaccination proof. Tatlong options. WHO ICV, National Vaccine Card, or Philippine Vaxxer PH. So, for those with yellow card that looks like this, or yung BOQ yellow card, yan. Ang isasagot mo, WHO ICV. While for those the vaccinated sa abroad, you have a white CDC card, you choose National Vaccine Card. Sa mga nabakunahan sa abroad, National Vaccine Card. While for those vaccinated in the Philippines na may Vaxxer PH, Philippine Vaxxer PH. Next question that people ask, Jennifer, my country is not on the list. Country we're vaccinated. Just choose, guys, other country not listed above. Kasi ilang countries lang nandyan sa options, di ba? So, yung pipiliin nyo, yung other country not listed above. Next, my question sa One Health Pass. Local Philippine number. Jennifer, I don't have a Filipino number. I don't have family in the Philippines. Or first up, if you have family in the Philippines, hiramin nyo po yung number nila, borrow their number, use their number for your One Health Pass registration. And don't worry, it's not big deal lagi, guys. Basta may malagay ka lang Philippine number, yun na po ang importante. While for those of you foreign tourists without connection to the Philippines, I use the hotel's number. Hotel's landline or mobile number. You can show that, look it up on the internet or ask your hotel. Next question that people ask a lot, nalilito. I have multiple flights. Ano yung ilalagay ko sa port of exit? Origin country, kung saan ka talaga nang galing originally. So for example, if you have a flight Los Angeles to Singapore, Singapore to Manila, your port of exit is Los Angeles, USA. Kasi that's where you are from originally. While the flight number, Jennifer, I have two flights. Which flight number? Yung flight po na papuntang Philippines. So for this one, the Singapore to Manila flight. Because that's the flight you will be using to land in the Philippines. Yun po yung gagamitin nyo. That's the flight number you are going to use. This one, Singapore to Manila. Next questions. About the vaccination po. There is only 4 formats na accepted: PDF, JPEG, JPEG, PNG. If you guys have printed, for example, you have a white CDC card, just take a picture. Take a picture of that and you can use the picture. Register on your phone. While if you have, for example, in my case, I have access to my vaccination proof on my cell phone, I just screenshot it. Screenshot. And same with the negative test result, you also have to submit it in same format. Most of the time, testing labs will send to you the result via PDF format, so madali na lang siya. If let's say you open the format, you can just take a screenshot of it if it's a single page. The important thing is that it has your name, the time when that swab was taken, and then the name of the lab or pharmacy, your complete name. Yun lang po ang importante. And then, negative. Yun po. You know, I hear people complaining na hindi daw ma-accept yung negative test result nila dahil over 5 MB daw. Over 5 megabytes. So, gagawin nyo po, screenshot nyo lang po. Kasi PDF is a heavier file kasi compared to JPEG or JPEG. Mas better yung picture kasi sa PDF. Mas mabigat kasi yung PDF. My testing center is not found. That po is testing center in the Philippines in case na maswab kayo. But don't worry, just randomly select a swab testing center. Hindi po yan CVS or yung mga testing labs sa abroad. That's testing center in the Philippines. You just select a testing lab and it's not a big deal. Next question is, no effects sa quarantine if you announce that there is a question, history of exposure or have you been sick? Even if you say yes, you will not be sent to quarantine. No. As long as you have no symptoms and my negative test result, even if you have a comorbidity or you have exposed to COVID 14 days ago, hindi ka po masisend sa quarantine. So don't worry about these questions. That's the most common questions po. I hope I answered it. Now let's answer some questions from you guys. First up is from Belshirong. Can I use my email address when I do the registration for my husband? Yes. Yes, you can use the same email, even for the whole family. Next question is from Boy. Ba't po gano'n nag-register ako sa One Health Pass? I received it and there is a part there that says I have to undergo 14 days quarantine. I'm fully vaccinated. Just ignore that part po. That is just a clause, a statement na nagsasabi na in case wala kang negative test result or in case hindi ma-validate yung vaccination proof, you will end up in quarantine. Pero as long as you have complete requirements, wala pong quarantine. Basta fully vaccinated at may valid na negative test result. Wag po kayong don't worry about that statement lang. Next question is from Gloria. What will be your classification if you're dual citizen? As I mentioned before, if you have Philippine passport, then Philippine passport. If you don't have, then non-Philippine passport. Just bring your identification certificate or dual citizenship certificate. Yun na po yun. Next question is from Jensky. What if my flight is cancelled? Do I have to register again? Yes. If you have a new arrival date or if your flight was rebooked, cancelled, yes, you have to make a new registration. Next question is from Reynaldo. Pagdating sa NAIA, do they ask for boarding pass? Yes, because they will ask for your seat number if you did not put it in One Health Pass. Magtatanong po sila ng ang seat number, kaya please keep your boarding pass. Do not lose it. Next question is from Nigel. What if mag-positive? If you test positive po after your trip, kung RT-PCR and nag-positive ka, please go home, isolate, call your airlines, and isolate siguro mga 5 days, and then try to get tested antigen test. Kung mag-negative ka sa antigen test, you can fly. Pwede nang mag-fly. Although for Filipinos, may protocol naman ang recently recovered, ito po. Medyo complicated lang. I suggest kung nag-recently recovered kayo, get antigen test. Kung mag-negative na sa antigen test, yun na po yun. Next question is from Jessica. Does the One Health Pass apply to 3 years old and under? Yes. For all ages, kailangan ang One Health Pass. So that's all about the One Health Pass questions. I hope it helped you guys. And if it did, leave a like on the video. Share this to anyone who will be traveling soon. And safe travels to the Philippines. See you around here. Bye!